by severing the ties from their toxic families. I'm going to start with a series overview, and that way you could kind of get a feel for what this show is. And then after that, I'll get into my spoiler breakdown and so on and so forth. So this series is set in 2003 in Tall Pines, which is a town in in Vermont. It starts with law enforcement officer Alex Dempsey and his pregnant wife, Laura, moving back to her hometown. They're leaving Detroit. It seems as though Alex has been fired from the Detroit Police Department for whatever reason. They didn't really touch on that. But they're moving to Tall Pines, and they're going to get settled in there where she's from. That's basically the gist of their story. And we move on to Abi and Layla, who the story mainly centers around. These are two struggling teens. Layla is your typical bad teen who has a lot of family issues and drugs and so on and so forth. And Layla is her best friend, who also is a follower of hers. And that's the best way you could put her, because she does follow her to an extent, who seems to have comes from a decent family who just wants the best for her. Layla obviously chose a different path, or is in the middle of choosing a different path. While the story picks up with them, basically take us down, they take us through the teens' path to arriving to Tall Pines. Get in trouble in school, drugs, parties, the typical teen stuff that people in 2003 would do. And the program's goal at Tall Pines is to rehabilitate children. That way they can have a successful adulthood by severing the ties from their toxic families. And that's basically what it is.